Hi everyone, welcome to Tower of Truth. We're going to do a pick a pal reading today. What is blocking your manifestations from coming through? Before we get started, if these messages resonate with you and you'd like a personal reading from me, that information is below. Send me an email. If you're interested in daily collective readings, starting at $6 a month, my Patreon information is below as well. If you'd like to donate, that information is below. I would greatly appreciate it. If you're not able to do that though, please just like, subscribe. If the messages resonate, energetically donate. All right, so we're going to get started. We've got 3 pals today. Take a moment to breathe. Close your eyes if you need to. Pause the video if you need to. I'll give you a better shot of the piles so you have a moment with them. Then choose the pile you're most drawn to and we'll get started. Okay, group 1. So we have for you the 4 of Swords and the Page of Swords. I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you as well. Spirit had me pull like 5 different oracle decks, so we'll go through some of those and see what guidance or advice they have for you. But right off the bat, these cards are bringing through a message of needing rest. Your manifestations are being blocked because you need to rest. This is physical rest, mental and spiritual. Like this is deeper than sitting on the couch and watching TV. I'm all for that. There's a time for that, but you're being called to take a deeper rest, to get quiet with yourself, to really allow your spirit to be rejuvenated, to give your mind a break. That's why like the TV reading, like try to avoid using your mind in the process. Try to clear your mind. So part of the reason why you may need this rest is because of what you're coming up against, either already coming up against or in the near future in regards to bringing about these manifestations. You may be running into restrictions. Perhaps the people around you are trying to restrict you in some way, to stay within certain expectations they have for your life. It could be that you're just restricting yourself with your own thoughts, and that's why you need to release your mind some. Yeah, I'm getting it. It's that for some of you. So with this rest, clear your mind, go within, meditate, sit silently, and allow restrictive mindsets to release. After you've taken the time to clear your mind some, then you can take the time to reflect a bit on the situation, like whatever it is you view as restrictions. You can then take a look at, maybe journal on, or just reflect on like why these are coming up for you. You know, are they conditioned mindsets from those around you? Look at what it is for you and why they're coming up and how you can shift them, what mindsets you can replace them with. And overall, no matter what restrictions you're facing, whether they're from other people, within yourself, you're being called to not take them so seriously. Find a bit of joy in finding your way through them, in shifting them. You know, like find the humor in life still. Don't take things too seriously. Particularly if you see something as a restriction, can you make light of it in some way? Can you take the seriousness out of it somehow? Can you deflate the restriction, basically? Take away its power is what I just heard. So this is just like you need a deep spiritual, mental, and physical restoration. You could be just draining yourself because these thoughts have you so anxious. I'm getting it's more your own mind. I mean, they could, again, be conditioned thoughts that came from others initially, but I don't feel like this group is getting, I don't feel like anyone is verbally pressuring you with their own expectations. It could be, take it as it resonates for you, but I'm feeling overall as a majority that it's more your mind that is restricting you, that is keeping you from bringing these manifestations down into reality and grounding them. So clear your mind. And once you get some release from those mindsets, then you can take a look at why they came up for you and how you can replace them with mindsets that will better serve bringing these manifestations about. Let's see, I'm going to pull some oracle cards, get more information on this, or just some guidance again on how to bring these manifestations through. Okay. We're going to start with the Work Your Light Oracle deck. I love this deck by Rebecca Campbell. Okay, so Spirit, for group 1, any more guidance you have for them in regards to what's blocking their manifestations, how they can get through these blockages. Oh, very fast. Oh, yes, okay. So we have Millican, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. So you could be a light worker. You may be working in a field or trying to begin working in a field that is going to help people in particular. I mean, it doesn't have to be in the realm of tarot and crystals and all that. Light workers it can be any field, but it is definitely involving helping others, being of service to others in some way. You could be blocked by this feeling of not belonging, just in general. It could be in your field. Maybe you're a beginner in some way, or you feel that way. It could also just be your environment. You don't feel you belong in your personal environment, whether it be in your household or your community in some way. Maybe you feel a bit alone, and that's making you feel restricted, like you don't have support, I'm hearing. So this needs to be addressed. This card comes with the energy. I remember I can read through the booklet for you as well, but I remember one of the things it mentions is it's about creating home within yourself. That way, no matter where you are, where you live, what community you're in, no matter how many people are supporting you, you feel at home and supported within yourself. So while reflecting, while meditating, while journaling, whatever it is you do in regards to resting your mind and then rebuilding your mindsets or replacing the old ones with the new ones, take a look at this in the process. What would make you feel at home within yourself, regardless of your surroundings or the people around you? The other card is Imrama. Let's see if we can get the full shot. Where are you being called to journey to? So with both of these coming out, you may be called to move somewhere, you may want to move to an environment where you feel more at home. You may want to switch up your community in some way. I feel this could also be, getting in touch with the service that you're trying to provide more. Like, why do you want to be of service in this way? Really getting in touch with the whys, like why you want to do this that way. It'll get behind your drive, it'll create that drive for you a bit if you know exactly why you're doing it. Even when you feel out of place or you feel like there are some sort of restrictions, it'll give you that push to get through it. Okay, I'm going to read these from the booklet, see if there's anything else that comes through for you. Okay, these are not in a particular order, so I always have trouble finding them. Just give me a moment. Oh, I think this one's towards the back. Yes, okay. Millican, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Millicans are a soul group who originated on the planet in the constellation Orion. They were the first star beings to travel to Earth and believed to be the original light workers. I just got massive chills, so you could really be in that soul group. I am in that soul group, or at least I believe myself to be. I've gotten many signs about it. So you may also you might want to look into that. Millicans. The Millican's home planet is thought to have been a water world with water so pure that you could see through it for miles. For this reason, Millicans feel most at peace and at home when or around crystal clear water. They are here to teach us the potential in everything and the light in all beings. So I feel like that's a big part of what you need to meditate on. Replace the restrictions with potential, if that makes sense. Really try to find and see the potential in yourself and what you're trying to accomplish. That'll help. Many Millicans have an odd longing for home and struggle with feeling like they don't belong. It is thought that this is due to their home planet no longer being in existence. The first time I pulled this card, this was the first card I ever pulled from this deck. And when I pulled this card, I started sobbing. I didn't fully understand why. I'm about to start doing it again. But then I read this and I got to that part and it just hit so close to home. And I feel like some of you who chose this group are going to feel the same way. So you really might want to do some research into this soul group. It might make you feel less alone, less out of place. You'll have a bit more understanding of, one, why you feel that way, and two, that you're not alone in it. And that you can create this sense of belonging within yourself, especially when focusing on your purpose and being of service to others. If you pulled this card, it could mean that you are a Millican or are longing for a sense of belonging and root chakra healing. So yeah, you might want to listen to some root chakra healing frequencies. Okay, and root chakra healing is necessary for you to feel secure and safe. Perhaps you feel this longing to find home without knowing where that is. Perhaps you've been moving around a lot and yearn for a place on Earth to call your own. If so, you are being called to connect with Mother Earth and create it for yourself now. To choose where you feel most at home and create it, rather than waiting for the feeling of belonging to come. Yeah. But this is a soul restoration. This is releasing the mind some, but this feels very much deeper than even the mind. This isn't about taking a nap or just meditating once. This is about finding a deeper sense of security within yourself. And only you can do that. So be sure to reflect on this. That'll help you release some blockages and allow your manifestations to come through more smoothly, more freely. So there's an affirmation that comes with this one. I allow myself to truly be here and at home on this planet. I release any grief around not belonging or feeling held and call in the perfect home. Call in your perfect home, your sense of belonging, whether that's physical and you need to move, or it's just internal and you need to work on your root chakra, work on your mindset, and find that sense of belonging for yourself. Okay, Imrama, where is this one? Oh, there we go, perfect. Where are you being called to journey to? The Celtic word Imrama means a journey of the soul. Yes, this is all very soul specific. A voyage on which we don't know where we are going, but our soul knows the way. If you pulled this card, you are either being called on a soul journey or are already on one. It could be to a physical ancient place or metaphoric. Yeah, so you might just need to go to a vacation or go on a vacation, to a place that you feel drawn to. This is a Celtic word, so perhaps you want to explore Ireland or someplace in England that feels like home to you. You may have had a past life in one of these places. I know I have, and I'm drawn to a number of locations there. If you're able to, you may want to take a trip and physically explore these places. You could do root chakra meditations at some of these places. That would be really healing for some of you. I'm hearing if you're able to. I know that's not going to be for everyone. I certainly can't make a trip like that right now, but if not, though, you can study them, you can look into them, find pictures of them. If you have an altar, you can put pictures of them on your altar to bring them closer to you, to make you feel as though that you are with them and they are with you, you're a part of them, bring their energy into your energy. When we journey to places that our soul remembers, a shift takes place, both within us and to the planet as well. You are being called to journey to a place that is sacred to your soul. Perhaps it is to journey to the world's sacred sites, or called to cross the country, climb a mountain, lie on the desert floor, or drink from an ancient well. So it could just be, going on a shorter trip, a drive somewhere and getting into the forest, or, if you have an ocean near you and the water is especially clear, that would be perfect for a Mintakan soul. Get to the water. The water is my happy place. Even if you can't get to the ocean, get to any water, a stream, a creek, a river, a lake even. Get to some natural water, that'll help. There are places to see and old friends to meet. I see spontaneous pilgrimages in your future. If a physical voyage isn't possible, journey there through the portal of your heart. Follow the invisible soul trail and be willing to explore. Maybe read a book or watch a movie about a sacred time or place, or perhaps you're being called to study an ancient lineage or body of work. Whatever your circumstances, your soul is ready to journey deep. So yeah, this is a soul exploration you're going on. I do feel you're being called to release certain aspects of the mind that are holding you back so that you can get deeper into your soul. Yeah. The affirmation for this one is, may seeds of light long ago planted begin to rise. I am ready to remember ancient secrets from lands that my soul knows from times past. May I be held by the ancient lineages that my soul has served and remember that I don't have to do it all alone. So I'm getting, even if you don't have many people in the 3D, people here on Earth that fully support what you're doing, whether it's moving somewhere, traveling somewhere, just the service you're in planning to provide or in the process of providing. You have spirit guides, first of all, that are helping. And that getting in touch with your soul, it will be a form of support. You will feel more supported by exploring this, by getting deeper into your understanding of your past lives, your ancestry line, I'm hearing. Yeah, just finding a deeper connection with your own soul and finding a sense of belonging and just the knowledge of who you are, where you've been, whether in this life or the past. Yeah. Okay, we've got a number of other decks to pull. Let's see what they want next. What else for group one, please? What else do you want to say to them about these blockages, bringing their manifestations about finding home within themselves? What else do you have to say to them, please, Spirit? What else do you have to say to group one, please? What messages do you have? Yes, okay, I love these. Take a walk and let yourself be a vessel. So yeah, even if you can't take a road trip anywhere, take a walk. If you're not able, if you don't really feel at home where you live currently, but you're not able to leave it, find a way to make it feel like home is what I'm hearing. Find a way to bring home to you. Take that pilgrimage around your block if you have to. And let yourself be a vessel. Yeah, for this I'm getting let yourself be a vessel for home, like embody home. Okay, yeah. So make it so that your body, your soul, your mind, this form that you take on in this life is home, no matter where you are, no matter who you're around. What can you do to make sure you feel at home at all times? That you honor this body, this vessel, as your home. I love that. Because it is. You chose this body, this vessel, before you came into this world, before you came into this life, and it's easy to forget that. It's easy to get disconnected from your body. Reconnect to your body. Allow it to be home. Allow that to be enough. What else, Spirit? Group one, please. What else do you have for group one? What else do you have for group one, please, Spirit? Okay. So this is a deck called Botanical Inspirations. It's based on different flowers, plants. Anemone, wildflower, it's the first here. Anticipation. I felt like an arrow pulled back and ready to be launched into something big. And bellflower. Gratitude. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. So yeah, find gratitude for where you're at currently, no matter where that is, no matter what you're dealing with. If you can find the things that you are, if you can find gratitude for the things that you already have, then you'll more easily manifest. It opens you to receiving. If you're not grateful for what you already have, then you will push away other things, because it's like the energy of, it's like the universe saying, well, if you cannot appreciate what we've already given you, why should we give you more? And anticipation, have more curiosity for life. This kind of goes with the energy from this particular Page of Swords that was coming through, you know. Find more humor, more lightness to life. Be a little more childlike. Even when you feel you have restrictions, even when you're struggling in some way, how can you see it as, how can you enjoy more exploring, finding the solution? How can you enjoy the problem solving, the finding the way through whatever restrictions you may have? How can you find more curiosity and play in doing so? You know, be a little more childlike. That's a little bit with the mindset. So, you know, as you're removing the restrictive mindset, replace it with curiosity and playfulness. A joy in finding the way through things that seem like problems or blockages. Okay, we have 2 more oracle decks. What do you want from this one for group 1, Spirit? Hmm? Almost had a jumper. There we go. Higher power. So yes, connect with Spirit. I mean, as you connect with your own soul and spirit, you are naturally connecting with the higher beings, with Spirit and your spirit guides. But you may want to pray and reach out to them. Or, I mean, they're definitely recommending that you do. Let's see, I'm going to get one more of these. Anything else, Spirit, from this deck? Oh, we got a couple. Oh, yes, perfect. Okay. So yes, Spirit wants you to co-create with them. That could be part of the blockage. You're trying to do it all yourself, I heard. You're doing it all yourself, and you don't have to. One of these decks, one of the messages from it was, you don't have to do it all alone. Call in your angels, your ancestors, especially if you're exploring your ancestry line in particular. Calling in your ancestors, asking them to guide you to information on that will help too. But speak to your guides. You can surrender the thought processes, the things that you see as restrictions, surrender them to them. Ask them to help you find a way through. Ask them to help guide you to the solutions that you need. Ask them to help you find faith in believing that they will be solved, that you will find a solution to them. Yeah, allow Spirit to come through and help you with this process. I don't feel called to read those 2, but we have one more light, and I'm going to look at the keywords for it. Revelation, vulnerability, self-mastery, duality. This whole reading is a bit about just mastering yourself, getting in touch with your soul, connecting with your guides, connecting with your past, who you are deep down, with your ancestors, with your soul's truth. All of this will bring you the revelations you need to overcome anything. It'll bring you the truths you need, the solutions you need. So really take this time, or take some time with yourself, quiet with yourself, first and foremost. And then, you may want to also, in time, incorporate the exploring your ancestry line, your past lives, different places on earth that you're called to explore, because there is likely a reason for that. Okay, we're going to pull from the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck. This is going to be our last pull for this group. What goddess guidance do we have? What goddesses are coming through? What energy is coming through to support group 1 through this process of soul exploration? What goddesses are coming through for them? What goddesses are coming through for group one, please. Whoa. Okay. Athena, inner wisdom. So yeah, this is so much just exploring your inner world, your soul, your intuition, getting in touch with it. It says, you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Let's see, I'm just going to take this top one here, a bunch flipped. Oh. No? Okay. Just these two. Sarasvati, the arts. Oh no. Sorry, hang on one second. It says, express yourself through creative activities. So yeah, again, it doesn't have to be what you would specifically consider arts. You know, it doesn't have to be music or drawing or, you know, anything like that. But explore creativity in your way. Whatever it is that you feel naturally drawn to. Explore being playful in that area, creating in that area. This is likely whatever it is that you are attempting to be of service with. But even outside of that, you know, just explore your creative passions, whatever those may be, because that will open up your soul. That will connect you with your deeper self. And it will connect you with your inner child, that playful energy that you're being called to embrace. So I hope that helped, Group 1. That's all I've got for you today. Take care. Hi, Group 2. So for you, we've got the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. So I'm getting for this group, a majority of you just need more clarity on what it is you are manifesting or what it is you want to manifest. So take the time to go within, reflect on it, meditate on it. What is it that you truly want to manifest? Write it down, get clear about it, and then put in the perseverance, the determined effort to bring it about. It's going to require some patience with the Seven of Pentacles here, but it will manifest. But you need more clarity. It's all they're giving me from the tarot cards. That was sort of short and sweet, but we've got 5 oracle decks we're going to pull from to get a little more guidance surrounding this. But overall, I really think that you just need to get in touch with what it is you truly want to manifest. I'm getting, for some of you, you know what it is, and you're working towards it perhaps, but you're a bit, doubt comes in sometimes, it's the same thing as not being clear. Even if in your mind, even if you know specifically what it is you want to manifest, if you're back and forth with it and doubt that it can actually occur, the universe takes that. Oh, I just saw 222 on the timestamp. You might want to look up that number, the spiritual meeting. If you're bringing doubt into the mix, the universe takes that as a no. So you'll say, yes, I want this, but then you'll doubt it. And the universe, it sees it as not being clear, even if you think you know specifically, or even if you know specifically what it is you want to manifest. If you doubt enough, it's going to take it as a no and see it as you being unclear. So that's not for everybody, but for some of you. Okay, what deck first? I'm going to pull from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. All right, what does Group 2 need to know in regards to this? What other guidance do you have for them about these blockages and their manifestations, about getting more clarity? What does Group 2 need to know? What other guidance do you have for Group 2, please? What other guidance do you have for Group 2? Ooh, okay. Okay, we have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being, and take a break, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So yeah, with this I'm getting some of you who already really have clarity on what it is you want to do. You're kind of going in circles working on it, like you're working and working and working on it and seeing no result. But I believe it's because you need to step back. You need to step back and gain this clarity in order for it to come through. This, with the Seven of Pentacles, it's something that is going to come through, but it's going to take a little time, a little bit of patience. And if you are just going the whole time, I mean, you're gonna wear yourself out. You're gonna drain yourself. Got to be in it for the long haul is what I'm getting this group. But you are birthing it. It is coming. You're creating this. I'm going to read from the booklet for these two. Let's see, birthing a new age. Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Often our path is exactly the one that we don't feel prepared to walk. Walk it anyway. Often what is rising feels far bigger than we could possibly hold. Be a container for it anyway. Often our creations seem to have a wild, uncontrollable consciousness of their own. Birth them anyway. Often what is ours to do is the very thing that most intimidates us. Be courageous and do it anyway. We are birthing a new age. Right now we're in a transition period between ages, in the process of allowing the old cycle to fall away and the new one to rise. Like driving in the fog and trusting the road will appear ahead, we need to release old identities and ways that no longer serve us, using our intuition as a compass. You are a part of a group of souls who have been incarnating at significant periods of history, preparing for this exact time. Dreaming a new world into being. Magdalene's sisters, daughters of Isis, Essenes, priestesses, witches, mystics, healers, seers, artists, midwives, visionaries, guardians of the earth, and storytellers from times past. It is time to give permission and space for what is beckoning within to be born. We are dreaming a world into being. So yeah, this goes along with the clarity for me. Some of you may think you know what path you should be on, but you're not. But it's not quite right. So you may be trying to manifest something that's not meant for you. I'm hearing for some of you. Again, collective reading, and I'm picking up a number of energies in this particular group. So please use your discernment and only pick up on the messages that are right for you. Spirit will help you to know. But open to what is right for you, what you are truly meant to manifest, to birth. So there's an affirmation that comes with this one. I am open to surrendering to the creations that are wanting to be birthed through me. May I be of service in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. Please use me, please lead me, please show me the way. Yeah, it's about getting clarity on what your true soul purpose is, your true path is. So some of you just may not be seeing that clearly. And then take a break. Let's see. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. It's okay to take a break and enjoy your creations, to take a moment from your busy schedule, to get off the treadmill of life, to appreciate and acknowledge all that you have created, achieved, released, or experienced before rushing on to the next thing. To be in the moment and enjoy where you are, to take a breath and regather your mind, body, and spirit, to recalibrate, appreciate, and celebrate, to decide on what you really want to experience next. If you take a moment, you are not going to miss out. Perhaps you have just completed a big project, manifested something significant in your life, released an old way of being, or just been burning the candle at both ends. Now is the time to take some time out before rushing on to the next thing. You did it. Enjoy yourself and recalibrate. Go on a vacation, book a massage, take long walks in nature, go away for a rejuvenating weekend to recharge and replenish. Let's see. There's no affirmation with this one. It just says, take a break and breathe. I feel this one really, it's very appropriate where these fell. There's no coincidence with spirit. The Seven of Pentacles, again, is about, things take time and you've got to have patience. And it can also be a time period to just reflect on the things that you have already manifested. So take a moment, relax, see what you've already accomplished, see what you've already brought into your life, all that you've already manifested before rushing on to this next. That may be the problem. You may not be quite ready to begin this yet. Spirit may be saying, whoa, you just finished the last thing. Take a moment to enjoy that. I'm getting that pretty strongly for some of you. Again, it might not be for all of you, but you may be very, there may be a lot of fire in your chart. And you're just you got this go energy. Like, okay, I did that, check. Now moving on. I'm getting like fire mixed with earth. So it's this energy of like go. Like you're just checking things off of a list. And they're saying, take the time to appreciate what you've already done. Be proud of yourself for what you've already done and take a minute to enjoy that. Revel in it, I'm hearing. And I'm being drawn to this image again. Just get into that energy a bit. And then after you've taken this time to enjoy and relax in what you've already brought about, that time period may bring about the clarity for this next thing you're about to create. It just may not be quite time yet. All right, let's see what else they want me to pull. Which deck next? This one. What else for group 2, please, Spirit? Oh, that was fast. Yes, breathe deeper. Yeah, you need some time to rejuvenate. I heard appreciate. Find appreciation for what you already have and enjoy it. What else do you have for group 2? What else do you have for group 2? Ooh, things are just jumping out. Found object. I'm getting this as a bit of the finding clarity. I'm going to read the keywords on this one though. Don't remember what they are. Found object. Unexpected inspiration. Awareness of surroundings. Spark. Impulse. Resourcefulness. Yeah, so I'm getting that this clarity, this spark, it'll come to you when you've taken this time to step back. It'll come to you then. It's sort of like when you least expect it, when you're not thinking about it, that's when it'll come. What else do you have for group 2, please? What else do you have for group 2, please? Okay, so this is it's called Botanical Inspirations. It's based on different flowers and plants. We have, I don't know if I'm going to say this right, clematis. It is intelligence and mental beauty. Wisdom is the abstract of the past, but beauty is the promise of the future. I'm going to read this one from the booklet. I don't know these cards super well. But it's, it goes along with the finding clarity, I feel. Intelligence. What's that? clematis is known for its climbing habit, gently making its way up over arbors and trellises, lending a lofty beauty to the garden. It was christened the Virgin's Bower as a tribute to Queen Elizabeth I, who was taken with its enchanting fragrance. The flower came to be associated with her intelligence and mental beauty. Later, as the popularity of the clematis spread, the flower also came to emblemize worldliness. It is also called traveler's joy, since the spreading vine provided shade on porches and inn entrances. Keep your feet firmly planted on the ground with the foundation of knowledge. Expand your mind with new experiences, and your spirit will soar to new heights. So I'm getting a little bit, for some of you at least, you may want to study some, explore topics that you find interesting, whether it's in relation to what you want to manifest or not, it still could have some inspiration for you. Mrs. Hun. Sorry, my cat is all over the... Give me a second. She's up on my kitchen counter messing with stuff. Okay, sorry. But again, with the traveler's joy, the exploration, it's this energy of taking a break to enjoy. You may want to travel somewhere, take a day off, or just take a stroll, a walk somewhere, take a hike. Enjoy that energy of exploration. So it could be through study, it could be through physically exploring a place, going somewhere new. Some of you may just be really, really mulling this over, really focused on it, really thinking about it, really trying to manifest it. And it's like you're overworking it. So by taking a breather from it, you can allow it to breathe, and you can allow yourself to breathe, and you can allow this clarity to come to you. Yeah, it's like making space is what I'm hearing. I'm sorry, I was having trouble putting it into words, but making space for what you want to bring in, the clarity, the manifestations, all of it. Take some time to just make some space. All right, let's see, what other deck? Okay, we just have the one left, Goddess Guidance. Just want to see what Goddess wants to come through for you. What Goddess wants to come through for group 2 to support them in this process. What Goddess wants to come through for group 2 to support them through this process? What Goddess? Okay. Hirakura, blossoming. Says you are just getting started, so have patience. Yes, okay, so there's a lot of you that need to work with the patience. You're just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. So persistence and patience. The 7 of Pentacles is coming through strong. Patience. Let go of it a bit. Give it some space. Give yourself some space from it. And this clarity will come through. But some of you are just rushing the process. You're so eager to get it off the ground, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with... It means you're passionate about whatever it is you want to manifest, and that's very important. But you need to give yourself some space. You need to give the process some space. You need to rest. Rest, breathe, allow it to come to you. Attract, don't chase. That's yes. Spirit is like, some of you are you're chasing your manifestations instead of embodying the energy you need to bring them about. You have to embody the energy of what you're trying to manifest so it comes towards you. Sorry, they just started channeling super quick with that message. Okay, so that's the only Goddess they want to bring through. I think they've been very clear. There's a few messages that may not resonate with everyone because I was picking up on a number of energies, but this take a break, patience, persistence seems to be a theme for most of you, if not all of you. I hope that helped, group 2. Take care. Hi, group 3. So for you, I've got the King of Wands, the Keeper of Wands in this deck, and the Knight of Wands. Lots of fire energy coming through here. So what's blocking you from your manifestations is unfortunately the expectations of other people is what I'm getting. Or just people coming up against you in some way. There are people that may not like what you're doing. They either don't approve or they're jealous, envious. You may intimidate some. Some may just not believe that what you're doing is going to work out, or they don't believe that it has a purpose. Like, I don't know. It's all bullshit if you ask me. Like, if people are acting like this, you just don't worry about them. Because it's not helpful. Nothing about it is helpful. This is not helpful criticism. And I mean, this is the kind of energy these people need to focus on their own lives. I don't care if this is family, friends, or whatever. This is the energy of people that are just, they're coming up against what you're doing. These may be people in the same field as you that are competing with you. But I mean, the truth is none of us are in competition with anyone else on this planet. There is enough for all of us to go, there's enough to go around for all of us. And you just keep doing you. You are, from what I'm getting here, you're in your power. Cleopatra energy coming through. You're triggering some people is what I'm getting. That's mostly what it is. And they may be, creating some problems, creating some delays to your manifestations. But they can't delay them forever. They can't stop these manifestations. What is meant for you will be. It will come through. Just keep doing you. That's what I'm hearing. Just keep doing you. I'm going to pull some oracle cards from a number of decks for you here. Get a little more guidance. But this is, the other two groups were more about the inner work or like what they personally were working on. And this is coming through as just, you're doing the damn thing. And some people are not happy about it. So let's see what else they have to say about it. Spirit, what else does group 3 need to know? What other guidance do you have for them? Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, group 3. I'm loving your energy. Whether you are female or not, does not matter. Warrior woman. That's what's coming through here. If you weren't afraid, what would you do? So maybe you're letting some of these people get you down, making you worry or doubt a little bit. But overall, I'm feeling a very powerful energy. Hang on to this energy. Don't let these people get you down. Don't let them make you doubt. If they do something physical to try to stop your manifestations or get in your way, I'm getting just let it go. I'm hearing just go around them. Like if they're standing in your way, just step around them. You don't even need to say anything. Just let them deal with their energy by themselves. You don't need to get involved with this kind of energy. It's, if you start conflict with them, if you really get riled up by them and engage too much. I mean, you can verbally stand up for yourself, of course, and just in general stand up for yourself, but just don't take it too far. Just release them as much as possible and don't take on their opinions. Don't allow them to become restrictions for you. Because Spirit's saying pretty clearly that they're not nothing's getting in your way. This energy is fierce. So you may already be seeing results that are coming through with your manifestations because this energy is very strong. But if you are not seeing it grounding into the 3D yet, it is coming. Keep doing what you're doing. And just walk around these people. If they get in your way, just step right around them. What else do you have for group 3? This one? Okay, move slow. This is interesting because you're coming through as very fiery. So be mindful not to move too fast. You are doing the damn thing, but just be sure that you're not overdoing it. Especially, I'm hearing, don't try to prove yourself. You're already a very fierce energy. These people can tell. That's why they're triggered by you. So you don't have to overdo it to prove anything to them. And you don't have to overdo it to get this manifestation to come through. Just take it a step at a time and be deliberate, intentional. It's coming through. Let's see what next is. What else do you have for group 3, please? What else do you have for group 3? Oh. Iceberg. I'm going to read the keywords on this one. Iceberg. Depth, intuition, unseen, subconscious. Okay, so for some of you, take the time. Yeah, so you're so fiery. You're moving so quickly in what you're doing. You're in that go, go, go energy, which is great. It's, this is good. It's feeling very positive. But again, don't move too fast. Take some time to get in touch with your intuition. But I'm also getting this is just the people around you. This is why they're acting the way they are. It's something in their subconscious that you're triggering that's making them want to be this iceberg for you and get in your way. But some of you may also want to take a little more time to get in touch with your intuition before taking, your next steps. Move slow and deliberate, intuitively. And understand that these people are triggered. It's not about you. It's about what you're bringing up in them. Oh, I just heard, I don't know if there's a term for this, or I don't know much about this, but there's something about the icebergs flipping over and the bottom of them coming to the surface, like literally doing like a 180 flip. So it's just like a visual for the subconscious coming to light. So either within you or within the people around you, maybe a bit of both, get in touch with your subconscious nature, but also understand that these people are being driven by their subconscious natures. Most of them are not even aware that they're doing this. So again, try not to take it too personally and just step around them, walk around them, try to avoid too much conflict with them. What else we got here? Okay, you're just like your energy. This is moving quick. This is the fastest group so far. They're having me channel super quick, and I think it's your energy that I'm picking up on. It's very fiery. I would not be surprised if you are a fire sun, moon, or rising. It's very Leo energy. Okay, so this last deck, oh, I'm sorry, we do have one more. I knew there was another one hiding somewhere. Okay, before we get into the goddess guidance. Oh, wow, goodness, seriously, it's flying out. All right, so this is it's Botanical Inspirations, this deck. These are different flowers. We have the Coreopsis. Always joyful. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day of the year. I'm getting, don't let these people get you down. Stay in your joy. If you are a fire sign, you're pretty good at that. Leos have a very playful, childlike energy. I'm a Leo moon and rising. So I'm feeling this energy. I'm loving it. Yeah. Move a little slower and more deliberately, but maybe enjoy it more. Yeah, you could be, you're moving fast and determined. You're in that go-getter energy, but you see her face, she's not necessarily enjoying it. She knows she's a badass and she's getting shit done, but you could definitely maybe enjoy the process more. Don't let these people bother you. Enjoy what you're doing. And then we have Tulip. Friendship and gratitude. Let us be grateful for the people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. So who in your life is supporting you? You know, who isn't acting like these people who are getting triggered? Stop focusing on these people so much that are giving you this conflict, this pushback. And even if it's just like one person, even if you only have one person in your life who's like cheering you on in this regard, find gratitude for them. Spend some time with them, talk to them. Find the joy in that connection. That'll help you. You know, if you're getting down about these other people, talk to that person about it. Ask them, you know, can I contact you when I'm feeling really like I can't move forward in this because these people are getting me down? Do you mind? And yeah, allow yourself to enjoy this connection and this process of manifesting a little more. Don't take it too seriously. You know, be a badass, do your thing. Be a warrior woman. But you can do that and be playful. You can face these people in a playful manner, you know, stand up for yourself fiercely, but just don't take it too seriously. Easier said than done, trust me, I know that. But that's the advice here from Spirit. Do your best to take that in. Now onto some goddess guidance. See what goddess wants to come through for group 3 to support them in this process. What goddess wants to come through for group 3 to support them in this process, please, Spirit? What goddess wants to come through? Woohoo! Okay. See, this is interesting. Oh, sorry. I moved you a bit there. Because you have such, yeah, this is like the don't take it so seriously, soften a bit. White Tarot. Sensitivity. I feel like this goes along with the finding more joy in the process. Soften a little. You've got a very intense energy, which is, it's excellent. This is all very positive, I'm feeling. If your manifestations aren't coming in yet, I don't feel it's so much a blockage. I just feel like it's a timing thing. Like these people aren't going to block your manifestations for real. If they're doing something in the 3D to like prevent it from coming through, that's not going to be for long at all, I'm getting. So try to soften a bit, enjoy the process more. It says you are becoming increasingly sensitive, avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. So yeah, just avoid these people as much as possible. Walk around them. Again, it's that same energy of just try not to give them your energy. No matter what energy they're throwing at you, unless they are like, you know, that you really have to give them the energy to defend yourself if they're right in front of your face. Obviously, you need to stand up for yourself verbally in some way, but, you know, walk away as quick as you can. Say what you need to say, set the boundaries you need to set, but don't give them too much of your energy, especially if you find yourself dwelling on these people. Like this picture, again, the Cleopatra picture, it looks like someone who's just sitting there like, ugh, these bitches, I can't believe they're doing this to me. You know, like she's just very much dwelling on the situation. So try not to do that, you know. Try to understand again that this is subconscious, what they're doing. I'm not saying to keep these people in your life necessarily. If they're doing this to you, walk away from them. But understand that it's more about them than it is you, and try not to focus on it. You're going to give your power away to these people by doing so. Call back your power. Don't give them your energy. Soften a bit and just enjoy your process and find joy in what you're doing. This is a beautiful read, Group 3. I hope it helped. Take care.